So as I stand here and wait for my ground beef to cook for Taco Tuesday, I'm thinking about what I want to do with my upcoming courses this year. 2 of them have been changed from 9 weeks to 18 weeks. So I have to change all of my pacing for my courses, for those 2 courses. And if you don't know, a lot of schools do not give you written curriculum. They just give you the state standards and then they go, teach the art. So building curriculum is something that takes time to hone. It takes skills. It takes used to figuring out pacing for projects and what content you want to cover. So now that I know that, I need to also think, what concepts do I want to cover? What big ideas do I want to go over? And that is something that just takes a little bit of time. So I'm actually thinking I might do a little bit of that tonight to see what I want to cover in those 18 weeks versus 9 weeks. And Pinterest is great. ChatGPT is sometimes okay, but the thing is, it's like you need to come at it from a lens of larger, especially because times are changing. Life is changing. Sorry, the meat is cooking. No trouble with the meat. There we go. Yep. So the skills that we sometimes want to teach our students, or that have been traditionally taught to our students in the art room, it's different. And I normally go off of the elements and principles of design. It's good to know those things, but does it have to be the building block of my curriculum? And these are the things that swirl in my head at 11:30 at night as I go to sleep. Do I want to revamp my entire curriculum based on a different model of art curriculum? The elements and principles of art, DBAE, choice-based art versus studio habits of mind, big ideas. It's just, and the kids don't see this. The kids are just like, well, what are we doing today? And so you have to be like the mastermind, the Wizard of Oz, trying to lead them in the way that you want. And that's a big deal. Like, that's a big deal. And I don't think a lot of other core teachers understand that because their curriculum is written. Like, they know what they're doing day 1, 2, 17, 42. Like, they have that all planned out. There's so much freedom in the art world that you have a really big influence over what is covered in your art room, unless you are a traditional school, a school that has a scripted curriculum. That's fine. And I love not having a scripted curriculum. I love being able to have that freedom. With that freedom comes time. Like, you have to literally figure out what you're teaching the children. And I know my content. Like, I know how to teach drawing. I know how to teach painting. I know how to teach ceramics. I have a concentration in ceramics. Took 4 different courses in wheel throwing. I know what I'm doing. But the thing is, like, knowing what you're doing and building a worthwhile art program are 2 different things. Like, of course, I can teach you how to make a cool looking leaf for fall. The school arts and crafts movement of hand turkeys and things like that. Like, I can do that with my eyes closed, but I want to create a worthwhile art program that's teaching skills that are relevant to students. And that is something that has been on my mind recently. And I know that choice-based art and TAB, teaching for artistic behaviors, is something that's big. I don't know if I'm ready to give up to TAB yet. Having complete freedom in my classroom for students to do whatever content they want and then have it almost like station-based, I think that would work really well for high school. I think that would work really well for a good foundation that is already put down. But my students, I teach middle school. I'm very much choice-based for all of my prompts that I do right now. When I give like free prompts, they freeze. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to create when I give them like a prompt and then let it up to them. So I don't know. This is rambling. It's 6 minutes. If you stayed this long, thanks so much. I'm going to put the taco seasoning onto the meat. Thank you, Old El Paso. If you have any thoughts, I'd love to hear it. Happy Taco Tuesday.